So it appears as though in this young 2022 season that the A's made the right choice, made the right decision by trading away Matt Chapman to the Toronto Blue Jays this offseason. Based on the early results, based on the early returns, Matt Chapman is having a horrible season offensively. Mind you, it's only a small sample size. The season is only about a month old, but Matt Chapman just looks lost. He looks terrible at the plate. He basically has picked up right where he left off the last two seasons. And last time I checked his numbers, he had about 111 at bats this season, and he's batting $191. I think he only has like 15 hits, 12 walks, and he's batting under the Mendoza line, which is absolutely horrendous when you consider that the Toronto Blue Jays have probably one of the best lineups in all of baseball. He has a lot of protection with Guerrero, Biggio, George Springer, Bichette. I mean, that lineup is absolutely loaded. He plays in an absolute bandbox in Toronto. He plays in a bandbox in other American League East ballparks like Cadman Yards, Fenway Park, considering that he's a right-handed hitter. So Chapman is just not, he's just not the player that we thought he was going to be. I got to be honest, as an A's fan, I was very disappointed when well, actually, I wasn't disappointed. I was expecting the A's to trade Matt Chapman away because for those of you that have been following my videos talking about the A's for the last 5 months or so, I've been discussing how this team was definitely going to rebuild. This was a transitional year for them. They were going to completely tear down the roster, and I mentioned that they were going to, they were going to trade everybody away that was worth trading. Whether it was Montas, who's still with the team, surprisingly, but not for long. I think he's going to be traded before the deadline. But anyway, I digress. I said that they were going to trade Olsen and Chapman and Bassett, and that they were going to trade Laureano, who's still with the team, and that they were going to trade Manaya, and they were going to trade all these guys that were valuable. And so I knew that that this was going to happen. But when the trade was consummated back in early April, I think it was late March, early April, when they traded Matt Chapman away to Toronto, I was really disappointed. I mentioned that the A's had basically traded him away for a bag of chips. But as it turns out, I think that the A's are happy that Matt Chapman did not accept the 10-year, $150 million contract that the A's offered him around the 2019 or 2020 season. I don't know if you guys are familiar. Those of you that are watching this video that are not A's fans, that don't know much about the franchise, that don't know much about the recent developments of the team, they did indeed offer Chapman that contract, and he rejected it. He turned it down, thinking that perhaps he could have gotten a lot more money once he became a free agent. But if you look at his numbers, ever since 2018, every single season his numbers have gone down. His batting average has gone down every year. I think he hit like 247 in 2018, and ever since that season, he's been his numbers have been going down. They've been going south, and right now, like I said, he's batting 197 with 111 at bats. That's the stats that I saw. I mean, he's a phenomenal defensive third baseman, probably one of the best of all time already in his position. A platinum Gold Glover. He's definitely going to keep winning, more and more Gold Gloves. He's going to rack them up before his career ends. But Matt Chapman reminds me a lot of. I don't know if you guys remember this tall first baseman by the name of Richie Sexson. Richie Sexson played with, I think he started his career, if I'm not mistaken, with the Cleveland Indians, but I could be wrong. Well, Cleveland Indians at the time. I think he played for Seattle. I think he played for Arizona. But anyway, this guy was a tremendous power hitter. Had a lot of power, but struck out a ton and had a very low batting average. And Matt Chapman reminds me of him. Matt Chapman is a strikeout machine. He doesn't put the ball in play that much. His power numbers have gone down also. He's just not, he's definitely, I don't know if he's going to get any better. I mean, he's going to turn 30 years of age next season. I saw that he was 29. So I think that so far, and again, this is only a small sample size, 1 month into the season, I think that the A's probably are happy that they were able to trade away Matt Chapman and get what they got back for him. I think Kevin Smith might have a better batting average right now, the third baseman that they got from the Blue Jays, than Matt Chapman himself. But yeah, I'm actually surprised. To tell you the truth, I thought he was going to do much better. I thought his batting average was going to improve. His power numbers were going to improve for the reasons that I mentioned. A much better lineup around him than what the A's had in the previous couple of seasons. He plays in a much friendlier ballpark for hitters than he did at the Coliseum in Oakland. But he has just been brutal, man. He's just been terrible. He's been lost at the plate. And look at his numbers since 2018. This is the 5th season. They've gone down every year offensively. Every single season his numbers have gone down. So just wanted to make this video because, like I said, I made a video about the Chapman trade about a month and a half ago. And here we are, early results coming back, and Chapman doesn't look very good. Anyway, just wanted to chime in about that. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you do so, and I will catch you on the next video. Thank you very much for watching again.